a song, this particular song will take you to a particular time in your life. You can just remember it, right?
Yes.
And that song, it took me back to Nigeria, that Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell, yeah.
And I remember that was music videos were hot then, too.
They were real nice.
They were hot. Arrested Development. No.
On camera shaking
No.
ass.
It was a theme. It was a message.
Twerk. Twerk. I can't stand.
Why when you said twerk? I just missed twerk.
Jason, I can't stand this moment of time we're in right now.
You're disappointed.
I cannot stand it, man.
You're disappointed.
Can't stand it.
So today's a special day. We'll get into that in a second. But music taking us back.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I was
twerk. Like what? You have nothing else for me? Do you have nothing else?
It's the era. Don't you think it'll change, though? It'll change. It'll go back.
I hope.
It'll go back.
I hope.
All it takes is a segue into a new type of artistic expression.
Yeah, I feel like we've been here for like a while now.
There's always been a sense of sexualization in music, right? Can I say that? Is that podcastable? But yeah, so there's always been. It's just got out of control.
Twerk.
It's got out of control.
Twerk.
It's got out of control. It just takes away. I remember when I first started watching music videos. You'd had the little dude dance crews. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Running Man.
Really dancing.
Yeah, doing all that kind of stuff. Like, that's how I learned how to dance. It didn't serve me well, obviously, but, on the street, it's effective.
Yeah, that's a different kind of dancing.
Yeah, I'm effective on the street.
Yeah. It's different. And the stuff they doing, the Roomba and stuff. You know the Roomba?
That's funny. I don't even want to go there.
Yeah. But hey, Dan is doing well though.
Dan is doing well. You know what I like about Dan too is obviously we know Dan very well, and Dan is a good man.
He is a very good guy.
And I think when you're that good of a man and you live by the standard you have put in place for yourself, right? It's just hard for people to shake that at its core.
Yeah.
Like
they're trying to hate on him though, right?
Of course they are.
They're trying to hate on Dan.
Of course they are.
Right?
There's a sense of when you're that nice.
Yeah. Genuinely.
People can't believe
that
it.
Nice.
People can't believe it, or they don't want it, or they don't. Something about it makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
Dan is up there doing his thing. He's working hard. He's enjoying it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's why you do something or take on a challenge like that, to get the best out of yourself. And man, I'm just so happy for Dan.
Yeah.
He just
Love
having.
Dan.
Oh
Love
man.
Dan. We climbed Kilimanjaro together, right? And just the whole time, it was. I was like, man, this can't be correct. He can't be this good of a person
under all those circumstances.
He can't be this good of a person, right? This is what you think,
right?
The same the whole way through,
man.
Just a good, solid person.
Dan is such a good dude. I mean, that's why when he first went on Strictly, we weren't even worried about him. We knew he was going to do his thing. But you're right. I mean, like when we worked together and all that. Obviously, you had your relationship with him, introduced me. Y'all brought me in the crew, but he couldn't be more of a fan of ours than anything. I mean, he just really, he's always tried to help us, and he's always tried to promote us.
Yeah.
The man don't have an ego.
He doesn't. And you know something else too? Like, sometimes we're on Twitter, right? Sometimes people may say something about me, right?
Yep.
I don't get mad.
No.
People might say something about you. I don't even get mad.
No,
right?
no.
Because in my head, I'm like, Jason, guy.
Yeah.
But when people say things about him,
I get hot. We get hot.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, we get hot.
That's so strange.
I think it's because he's so kind.
Yeah.
You're like, even though Dan can hold his own, people have tried to pick on him and bully him, he's held his own. You just like, not my friend.
Nah.
Not today. Nah. We got time. It's like we want to come in the back like, nah, who's ready? Who want? We're about that action.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's how it is, right? I mean, that's funny with you too. You are like that where I don't think people could truly offend you. They can do something to disrespect you.
Yeah.
You will call it out. But I don't think people can offend you. But if they offend your friends in a way,
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. You know what it is? Okay, whenever I imagine like somebody saying, okay, because I might see something that I don't like, right? Say I'm looking at Simon, right?
Oh, when I look at Simon, I don't like it either.
Yeah, and Simon might have maybe produced something I didn't like, right?
Right.
My first instinct isn't going to be to go on social media and criticize him.
No.
Right?
You don't.
Even if I think it's, I'm not gonna.
You wouldn't do it.
Right. So in my head, I'm like, what type of person?
Oh. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then so what I imagine is like they have like maybe like Cheetos. Cheetos crumbs.
They got the crusty hands, and when they sweat, they're taking the Cheeto hands and they go, Cheeto hand. Get your little grubby hands
on you.
Your little grubby Cheeto hands.
That's what I picture. That's what I picture when I see somebody write a negative comment. So in my head, I'm like, get out of here.
They got grubby Cheeto hands.
Who are you, man? Right. So that's why they don't offend me, man. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yes.
That's the truth. It is.
It takes a lot
to write something negative.
It really does.
Who does that?
Man, when I like something and I really like it, I like the picture. I like it. That's like I'm there. Now maybe I should write more.
Yeah.
But I think it, I feel it, I don't do it.
Even like positivity is easy, right? Yeah. But negativity,
that's so hard. Like, what's interesting about that is to take yourself to that negative place, to criticize like that, and really be active in it. Think about what you're taking from yourself.
Yeah.
Like, be selfish.
Yeah.
Like the book you made me read, Willpower.
Yep.
Changed the way I look at things. I only got so much energy. I only got so much output. There's only so much in this gas tank. What am I going to use it for?
Yep.
How many people are wasting their willpower to go out and actually do things that they want to do to achieve and be who they want to be?
Yep.
And they've wasted it being negative.
Just being ugly.
Not giving anything back to society. Not giving anything back to themselves. Like, be selfish. Do it for you.
It's crazy, bro.
Think, I'm not going to give that negative. I'm not going to waste this energy. They're not even worth it. I'm going to use this for something I want to do.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, it's like, anyway.
Crazy.
You said something that's interesting, man, about how you respond to your friends and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that, and we were even talking about this on our show that's coming out tonight, about how important it is, right? Teams, organizations, anywhere, like there has to be some special relationships, right? Mm-hmm. There has to be care, right? To be successful.
Of course.
Have you ever seen it? Are you able to still be successful as a team and not have that?
And not
compassion and yeah. Like, you don't have to have it for everyone, but you gotta have it, especially in your core group.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
Yeah.
I'm only saying this because what's interesting, and this didn't even want to go football wise, but I'm like, at this time of the year, it always is interesting to me how these teams come together.
Okay.
And how they figure themselves out. And we always look at it differently. And I'm like, all right, how does this team how do they view each other? Mm-hmm. How do they work together? Where is the leadership? Where is this? And it came from talking about Cam Newton coming back into Carolina. Now, however long that happens, you made some good points on that. Listen to us on our show tonight. But do you think when you look at it, when you look at those teams, I think I just answered my question. You did have those relationships.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to, man.
I just see how I use my energy positively and it
came to you. Yeah. You have to. Like, you have to have a level of compassion and care for, like, because what we're doing is
tough.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough out there, right?
It's tough.
And if you don't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy the people you're around, if you don't care about them, you just can't succeed. It's just not possible. Not possible.
I heard a friend of ours who's on the big news. Oh, I'll just say it. Michael Strahan. And it was his birthday, just like it's someone else's birthday. Somebody else that's very,
somebody around here,
Yeah, very talented individual.
We don't know.
You know.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Don't know him. Just
it'll come to you sooner. Sooner or later today. It'll come to you.
This person is just amazing. And he said somebody gave him a gift at work. And he just, and we know him. And he was just like, man, I just enjoy working with you guys. Like, you could see the care. And if you watch that show, you see the vibe is cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's there. And you just, us knowing him and looking at him, seeing that, I was like, oh, that's genuine.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many things people suffer because the selfishness of individuals really not getting out of their own way to care.
Yeah.
This whole thing came from talking about Dan, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You know, just I look at that and like that's what we bring to the table. This is one thing you've always done. Anytime there's been controversy, anytime the waters have been muddy at all, and you can see that they're not clear, you'll sit up, you'll say, hey, what's happening here? Let's get it out. Let's talk. Because you know that's going to kill whatever's trying to happen. Whatever 100%. You're trying to do. You're like, this will destroy us, right? So you nip it in the bud. But it takes you to come in and do that. And I think the respect that people have for you is because they know, Osi cares.
Yeah.
He's not selfish. So when you look at these teams, you look at our sport, you look at any business, you look at government, whatever. I mean, if your central figures don't really care, it's hard to overcome that. It takes the masses.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this, because I sometimes struggle with the fact that I'm not selfish. Right? And here's why I say that. I struggle in the thought that I ask myself, right? If I didn't have, would I still be so unselfish?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
You know?
If you needed the bread to eat.
If I didn't have, would I still be the way I am, right?
Yeah.
And I was born into having.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you weren't
so
hungry.
So I've never really had to answer that question until like I got to America, right? And that whole situation happened, right? Yeah. But then, you know, I wasn't, because I was so broke, nobody was asking me for nothing. Right? So I never really So I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know, how unselfish I really am. Am I unselfish because for me it's like I don't. Let's all eat because I already have, or am I unselfish because it's part of my nature? It's something that I really want to. I kind of want to find out, to be honest with you, but I don't really know.
I think you're just unselfish.
Yeah.
Because you see people with a lot that just want more.
That I don't understand.
It's never enough.
That I don't understand.
I think that a lot of it is. It's all different kind of circumstances, you know, all different kind of influences. It's all genuinely different for everyone. But I do think, however, you gonna be all right, Simon? You see what happens when you start talking about selfishness and Simon start coughing?
But I'm saying
because Simon
doing all this coughing. Didn't you take your booster? Like,
don't get Osi.
You got your booster, bro. Why are you? You got your fifth shot. He's on number 5.
How you gonna have your fifth shot?
He's on number 5, J.
And be over here.
Speaking of selfish, Jason. Speaking of selfish, 1% of Africa is vaccinated.
I know.
Simon's on his fifth shot.
Simon, you couldn't give one of them shots.
He couldn't give one of them shots up. He couldn't give him one, man.
Simon left work early.
He go get number 5.
Simon came in. Hey, fellas. So I never asked for this, but today I got to go.
I'm gonna get number 5.
Like, yeah, Simon, it's all good. Go ahead, brother. What's happening?
Golly, you know Simon.
He's like, hey.
You couldn't give him one, Simon. You couldn't give him one.
Oh my gosh. I lost my complete train of thought. Who knows what we were talking about? Because Simon, I don't know what I was talking about, and it doesn't matter because today is a special day. Not just any day.
Oh. You singing? Okay.
Tell your supervisor you're leaving early today. I don't know why I just started singing some Babyface.
Yeah, man. Big day today. Yes. Big day, J-Bell.
It's your birthday.
Day. Yeah, big day.
You are the big.
Yep.
40.
40. Yep. I'm 40. I am 40 years old. And I don't know how I feel about it, Jason.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, you feel great.
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because all I can remember is when I was younger, thinking of a 40-year-old man. They were like...
It was over?
Oh, man.
They had days left?
You're like 40? You're 40?
You've been here 40 years?
40 years.
What have you been doing?
You know?
How are you still standing?
Oh, my goodness. Like, 40-year-olds were like, they had, like, everything. They were like, yeah.
Bro, I stopped counting when I remember my mom saying she was 33.
You're like, wow.
That was it. That's the last I remember her having a birthday.
Yeah.
That's why I picked 33.
It's crazy.
It was like, I just didn't know.
Yeah. So now I've hit 40.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I'm there. I'm there.
When you were playing,
yeah,
and in your 20s, and people talk about how you're gonna feel when you get a certain age and doing things because when you get this age and all that, what do you feel like you've been lied to about? Or what do you feel like, that makes sense. Like, how do you try to look back at that time at what you thought 40 would look like?
Yeah, 40 was, it seemed a lot older. I would say it seemed like a lot older than it actually is now. Yeah. And maybe it's because I'm 40. I don't know.
Yeah.
But 40 just seemed, it seemed old. It seemed like you were an old person when you were 40.
Is that because sports, how we think of age?
I don't know.
It's so, you just play so young. You have this shelf life. And I mean, 30, oh gosh, you're in the league at 30. Wow.
Yeah.
Guys in the locker room are looking at you like, how are you still doing it? So I think our viewpoint and how we conceptualize age is just different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It is different.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that. Look at how enamored we all are about Tom Brady, 40, playing around. We're like, dude, how is he doing it?
It's crazy.
But in life,
He's just a middle-aged person.
You got a new haircut and some money in your pocket, hopefully.
At 44, you're basically like, you're just now coming into your own in real life. Like, you're just now coming into your what is going on here?
Oh man, happy birthday. Look at your cake,
Wow.
Yeah,
Would you look at me?
Happy birthday, dear Osi. Hoo-hoo. Birthday to you.
Would you look at this? Wow, this is so nice, man. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to blow this out? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like that process. I'm going to use that next time.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Osi.
More cookies.
Oh, yeah. We're not talking about that cookie we just ate. I left that. I love it.
Yummy. Thank you guys.
I love it. That was good.
Do I have to leave this here?
Do you like that? No, keep it in for the whole
time.
Yeah. Do you? I didn't talk about the cookie we just ate as a gift we had.
It was incredible.
It was amazing.
Incredible.
It was amazing. Shout out to Teal for getting that done. Great cookie. She runs the show.
All right. Nation, we can't even eat this because of the promise we made to ourselves.
No, yeah, we cannot eat this cake because we got dinner tonight.
Yeah.
And that we got big dinner.
Yeah.
Now,
Big boy dinner.
big dinners, this is how it rolls. Osi sits back. He looks at the menu.
Yeah.
He gives it a once over.
Once over.
Once over. He looks at everybody and he says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah.
We say yes. Whoever's taking the order comes out. It could be anybody.
Yep.
Because you're stop. Whoever comes, you're stopping.
Hey.
I don't care what your role is. I'm ready. And they think they're gonna just get a couple of apps, like let's get this party started.
Yeah.
And Osi delivers.
Yeah.
Eloquently.
Yeah.
The order.
Yeah.
Of the
It's very
entire
simple.
menu.
Yeah, this is the whole menu.
The entire menu.
Bring me the whole menu.
Give me the. You probably hit 80% of the items.
Yes, I want them all.
And you ordered dessert.
Yes. The whole thing.
Same one order.
Yep. Just boom. At the same time.
At the same time.
Give me the menu. I'm like, okay, here's what I want. I want this. You know, you got to see when me and Layla go out by ourselves.
And it's just y'all two? Is it that aggressive?
The lady, you know, or whoever it is looking.
She's like, who's gonna eat this?
Yeah, me and she and Layla was like, you don't know. You don't know us. And we eat the entire thing.
Y'all
bro.
kill it.
The whole thing.
I love when I go to dinner
It's crazy.
with y'all.
It's crazy. We get down.
Yeah.
Because we don't leave the house much.
No.
So when we do, we leave.
Well, I understand your strategy. We've heard how you break down a date night. It's elaborate. It's well thought out. So why wouldn't the food process be?
Same thing.
Love it.
Same thing.
I'm ready for another Nigerian restaurant soon, by the way.
Ooh, we got one coming up pretty soon.
I need
There's
that.
a Michelin-starred Nigerian restaurant in London. Did you know it?
No.
We're not going to say their name because
We haven't gone yet.
No, not only that we haven't because they didn't pay us. And
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
we
care.
can't. Yeah. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
No. It don't matter.
They got to pay.
We like the BBC. We like there's other alternatives.
Other alternatives.
To
You gotta
be
pay.
using this.
You got to pay.
Yeah. To use this.
Yeah.
Back to your birthday.
Yeah.
Special day. 40 years old. What would you tell? I hate when people say this, but I'm actually interested in this. What would you tell your younger self? Like, what would you tell your younger self?
You know what's so funny? Not much. Not much. Because I haven't really learned a lot of lessons.
What?
I haven't.
I wasn't ready for that.
Bro, I haven't really learned a lot of lessons. I just haven't. It's like it's like whatever has happened to me, I looked at it for some odd reason as like a positive.
Okay.
Even things that could be perceived as being bad. Like I'm like, oh, that ultimately was good.
Right.
All right. So that being said, man, I've been lucky.
Yep.
You know, I've been really, really lucky.
What about these decisions you've made? You made a lot of decisions. I don't want to say in blind faith, but a lot of people wouldn't have taken the risk.
Yeah.
Post-retirement.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, what would you?
Listen, okay. Even when I look at some things that could be perceived as having not been successful, right? Started a record label. We'll say that wasn't successful, right?
I wouldn't. Okay.
Like from the commercial success.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But bro, it was so much fun. Right?
Learned so much. It was fun.
So much
Interesting.
fun.
Yeah.
Interesting. Went to Brazil.
Yeah.
Shot videos.
Yeah.
Like had a blast. Would I go back and say, don't do that? No, I wouldn't.
Right,
I would 100% say do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So that's what I mean by I haven't really learned any valuable lessons.
But would the valuable lesson be that whatever you do, whatever risk you take, always look at the outcome in a positive light?
Positive way.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
Yeah.
That would pretty much be it.
Yeah. I mean, all we control is how we think, you know, and our actions and our effort and things like that. So, you know, when you get an idea, you break it down, you go into the lab, and then you take that first step, which is what a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't take that first step. I'm just interested. I see what you're doing. I see we're all out here because you decided to come here. Let's just be honest. I mean, I would be out here. I just wouldn't be doing this.
Right. Correct.
It was your idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was your idea. You were like, so a lot of these things work.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, I saw Layla get very upset today about something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she got hot.
She got mad?
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
So NFL Africa posted happy birthday to me.
Uh-huh.
And they said, happy birthday to a friend of NFL Africa.
Oh, I liked it. I liked her. You see, I liked it. And she put, friend, question mark, question mark, question mark. I saw that and I liked it because I knew exactly what she was saying. She came to the defense, huh?
Ooh, because I didn't see. So she was like, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Friend.
I think he's more than just a friend. He's more than just a friend. NFL Africa is OC.
These people are funny, man.
Right here, I'm telling you. His brainchild.
He's a friend.
Hey, man, you know, social media.
Oh, okay.
I liked the picture. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
What can you do?
She was upset, though.
Oh, she didn't like it,
because it's your birthday. She's trying to represent for you.
It's my birthday, and, like, she was there.
Yeah.
When the whole thing.
Yeah.
So to her, she can't conceptualize. What are you talking about?
NFL Africa is your brainchild.
Like, what are you talking about? But anyway.
I know. Back to your point
Yeah.
on Dan, why we want to back him up.
Yeah.
Man, listen, Layla coming in hot.
Hot. Hot. I got to say, like, I love that about her.
She's back. She's like, the fight is real, huh?
If I don't like something, or if I don't like a person, she despises that person.
She turns it up.
Bro.
You have to tell her and be like, oh, it ain't that bad.
Hey, just... I'm like,
it ain't that bad.
Do anything to you.
He didn't. Wait.
If I just have a slight problem.
It's on.
Finished.
And don't forget, huh?
Oh, never.
Oh, God.
Never.
Yeah, you got to love that.
Never.
Have you forgot you had beef and then been reminded by her? Like
just going in. But they didn't do anything to you. This was my beef. No.
I'm okay with it now.
No. I can't stand this person. Like, wow.
Then you just revisit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything.
I didn't mean for it to go like this.
That's how she gets down, man. Oof.
Osi.
Yeah, we should probably talk some football now.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll tell you this. I'm very excited for our dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a birthday, it's a celebration. But I was thinking about a lot of, it's you've done a lot of good and you will continue to, and it needs to be celebrated.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Speaking of amen.
Amen, tell me.
Let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for instance.
Okay. For instance.
You had all the powers of God.
Okay.
Do you think you'd be a good God or a bad God?
The fact that I can't even answer that scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I mean, because what would you do? What would, I don't know.
Yeah.
The world would look a lot different.
Yeah.
Differently.
Yeah.
So,
I found myself asking myself that question a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I wonder what kind of God I would be if I had all the powers of God.
What if you even simplified it and just thought you were in a place, in a country where you would have all the control, right?
You're a dictator.
Yeah, authoritative government. Where you literally had all the control. How would you be, and how would you act, and what would you do?
Or would you be like just amassing wealth and fortune. I think I'll be pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I think I'll be decent.
Yeah, I would. My personality, I would be, but would that be what got me in trouble? Meaning overthrown, something bad happening because I am too caring,
too nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
What kind of world is this, man?
Right? I mean, you know,
what kind of world is
right?
this,
You
bro?
can be a great person
and
want to do all
off because of it.
You know, it's so true.
Yeah.
You know, and when you're playing that kind of game, it doesn't only impact you, but everybody in your family. Like, you're thinking about the next 3 generations. Because if that's the kind of rule you're living under, what if it switches to someone else who isn't like you? How do they behave, and what do they do to your heirs? It's just scary.
You just got to be ruthless. And
it's just scary. I mean, when you asked me that, I was like, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know how I am, and I know who I am, but throughout history, there had to be great people that just, maybe they were considered weak because they weren't ruthless.
Yeah.
And it's just sad.
It's crazy.
I mean,
there's some African dictators who ruled for many, many years who actually came in as good people.
Yeah, right. That's what. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it came in with like good ideas, and they came in under the guise of we're going to, and then
these authoritarian figures.
Yeah,
sometimes they're given power because the people need things to happen, right?
Yeah.
So they give away some of their democratic control to say, Osi, just fix it. And you're fixing it. You're a fixer. And then all of a sudden it just changes.
just changes.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it happens all the time. That's why when people are defending the assault on government, and even though I might not agree with what they're doing and why they're defending certain things or certain rights or privileges, I understand the genesis of it. I understand why. I do, at least, why they will fight these smaller battles.
Yeah.
Because they don't want it to become a fire. And I might not agree with it, but conceptually I can say, okay, I understand you're trying to defend democracy at every turn, every corner, you know.
Yeah.
Everything. So it is fascinating.
Yeah.
It could go, we need about 10 more hours for that.
Is this an ice cream cake?
I don't know, but it's
cake?
On your birthday,
Simon,
bro.
you guys are gonna have this, right? You guys are gonna eat this cake?
You know who got the cake smashed in their face?
Who did?
The Rams.
Oh. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What do you think about that? What's the I don't have this on me, but don't how many times have the 49ers beat the Rams?
5 in a row.
Is it 5 in a row?
5 in a row. I'm pretty sure it's 5 in a row.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jeez, are you really serious?
I'm pretty sure they've beaten them the last 5 times they've played them in a row. Am I correct?
5th straight win over.
It's 5.
5, bro.
Yeah.
Now, Sean McVay is a disciple of Shanahan's offense, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
But they run a different offense.
But that's where he learned.
Okay.
I believe in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Simon, am I right?
They were in Washington together.
He was like he was an assistant in Washington under Big Shanahan, Mike Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I always think this, and I always love this about Belichick when I was reading something, Bill Belichick, about how he will study where your offense came from, like the beginning. Because when I throw this curveball at you, your answer is somewhere in your history.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all about history, understanding the cycles. I wonder if that's what the deal is. Because how have you lost 5 times, bro?
I mean, you could say that. Obviously, Shanahan has McVay's number. There's no question.
He's
about
like,
that.
I know how he really thinks.
Right.
So,
but also Arizona has beaten San Francisco. I think it's like 5 straight games, right?
But that's a different. That to my point, he has no association with that.
Yeah. But there's something in that division that's just not.
Do not disagree.
Something's not adding up.
I don't disagree
in there, because you wouldn't think Arizona would beat San Francisco 5 straight, right? And you also wouldn't think that San Francisco would beat the Rams 5 straight. But then the Rams 2 weeks in a row now.
2 weeks in a row, man.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. I will say this. I'm not panicking on them.
Yeah?
I'm not panicking. I think this year is, we always celebrate the parity in the NFL. To me, it's all about late November, December. Like, you
think they're going to be ready late November, December?
All these teams are changing, so I don't know what's going to happen. I just need you to get right. Like, I feel like right now during the season is everybody's get right moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you in the middle rounds, you started off, you was throwing jabs, you was looking cute, and now you took a couple.
Yeah.
You got to get right. You got to get in your corner and get right. And if you got to be tougher, mentally and physically. I just feel like that's this season. That's the story of this season.
Yeah.
What happened last year with the Bucks? They weren't the team we were crowning at this time.
Yeah.
They just got right.
They got right, but the only thing I would say that concerns me with the Rams is 2 weeks in a row now, right? They didn't get out-finessed or – it wasn't like they ran some trick plays and no, they got punched in the mouth. Yeah, right. They got out physical.
They ran the ball. Yeah, this was they dominated. They dominated. I was looking at the line of scrimmage. Even when Deebo Samuel's catching the ball. Yeah. Like as a DB, you just gonna run through us all.
Yeah.
Like, and now Deebo's nice, but you gotta have some dog in you.
Yeah.
So I see what you mean.
And Tennessee, like when Tennessee beat them up, right?
Yeah.
And then now San Francisco is like, you can't.
You're right.
That's a different kind of.
You're right.
Sometimes you get out schemed, you can out executed. Like, oh, okay, they did this, but then when teams are physically beating you up, would you say they play like an LA team?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I mean, that's what. You were talking about the Chargers at the time, but
yeah.
You get out physical like that 2 games in a row.
That's true.
That's an LA team.
People bringing a fight to them. One thing that really fascinates me about this team is, and I thought this might have been a problem. They got stars.
Yeah, a lot.
I mean, all you're gonna do. You see Aaron Donald, he's your highlight. We're gonna run away from him.
Yeah,
we're gonna do things. We're going to double down. We're going to run away from him. We're going to move away from him. He's your guy. Mm-hmm. We're going to avoid him. Jalen Ramsey made some great plays. Mm-hmm. He was balling. Man, when the big Deebo Samuel plays happened, it wasn't on Jalen.
Yeah.
You got to have a diverse team of different skill sets that you can move around. Your roster has to be loaded. What do we say about this roster? We were like, listen, it's really top heavy.
Yep.
It is top heavy. Robert Woods was so important to that offense. What he did for them was amazing. Mm-hmm. What he did in the running game,
You think Odell's going to be able to do this?
I think he might, but what I saw is timing issues.
Yeah.
And my fear, especially with Stafford, was he had these timing issues with Deshaun Jackson on the vertical route. So the first interception, Odell kind of quit. They weren't on the same time. It was, a scramble over, they weren't seeing the game the same way. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to get right. How much time do they have to get right? Usually they're doing that all offseason, right?
Yeah.
They're figuring that out. I think they will. McVay will find a way because it's on him. It's on him, man.
Yeah.
He got to get right.
There's no excuses.
He got to get right.
No
but
excuses.
To your point, this is a gut check time for them. Mm-hmm. I think they'll do it because, and I'm not just riding with them because I don't want to look stupid because I've been riding with them all year, but I am kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make this make sense to myself.
Yeah.
You can tell, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I understand it.
And what I'm trying to say is they will, Osi, because of the pressure of LA and they got the eyeballs on them.
Yeah.
That's what's going to make them bounce back.
I've never seen, and I hope I'm wrong this time because McVay's my guy, right?
Yep.
And I want him to succeed. Odell, we love Odell, right?
Yep.
Aaron Donald, like him quite a bit. I want this to succeed. Yeah. All I'm saying is I've never really seen an accumulation of stars work in the NFL. I just haven't seen it. You
stood by that statement.
I have.
You have.
I have not seen it, and I hope this is the one time that it does come to fruition because I would love to see them win, but I just have not seen it before.
You know what's scary?
Yeah.
If they don't win this next game, fracture.
You think so?
You can't. You got a lot of egos in the building. Rightfully so, because these dudes are ballers. You got to win, bro. You got to win, man. NBA has lived this.
Yeah.
When you winning with all the stars, it's cool. When you're not, what happens? That team is done the next year. Everybody's going somewhere else. It's not that easy to move around in NFL. So they got to win. They got to go to the lab, bro. This next week of practice, it's got to be brutal.
Yeah.
It's got to be gut check. You know, same way Kansas City had to gut check themselves.
You know what's really bad? What? I don't know if this has happened to you before. Have you ever had gut check time and then lost after that?
Yeah. I've had gut check time 3 or 4 times in a season.
You have players only meetings, and then you go out and get beat the next week. You're like, oh my God, I ain't got nothing left. We got nothing left.
We are not a good team.
We're not a good team.
We're not a good. That's
the
when,
only thing.
That's when, you know what happens then? You start playing for yourself. You're like, I need to play for my tape. Like, everything is about tape. Like, you out there trying to, you don't know where you're going to be next year. I had a friend who's a coach now, so I cannot reveal the team he played for. He said we weren't playing good, and we weren't having a good practice. He said the head coach, told everybody, coaches, trainers, get off the field. We're not wasting our time with these dudes. He said they had to conduct a practice by themselves. They had the play sheets out there like, what defense we run? He said early in practice, the coach was like, we're not wasting our time with these guys. Everybody left. They didn't have no trainers, nothing. Everybody. This is a long time ago. I obviously wasn't in the NFL, and you weren't either. This is This is the '90s, bro.
I love it.
Oh gosh,
I love it.
He said everybody left.
I'm here for it.
And when I tell you the guy who did it, you'll be like, yeah.
Wow.
His name starts with a Bill too. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it just.
Wow.
I wonder if Simon and them will ever do that during the podcast. Just walk out, be like, "We not dealing with these dudes. Like, let's not even waste our time on them." If he got to get another booster, he's showing.
Simon.
Man, we out of here, man. Hey, happy birthday, Osi. Real talk, that. Man.
You know what would have been a good birthday present?
What's that?
If Simon would have volunteered one of his shots.
1%, Simon. You gonna get run out of here and get your booster. He was probably on his way to 2, just knocking people over. He walking to the track, elbowing elderly people. You are something else, Simon.
Oh my God.
We out of here.
Oh my God.
The Jason and Osi Podcast. Oh man. It's a special day, man, so I'm just happy. And then next week, hopefully, we'll talk about something entertaining. Osi's birthday. Everybody give him a happy birthday shout-out, man, on all the social media platforms. He's definitely probably not on Facebook, though. I'm not on Facebook. No, yeah. I don't even know if I have a page anymore.
No?
They will not erase you, though, I heard.
No?
They kind of keep your data. Another story.
Yeah.
Another story.
Story for another day.
Another day. We out. Holler at us. Appreciate all the comments and likes, and you know we love y'all.